Hi budget babes, it's Jaliyah.Kreationz, guys. Welcome back to my channel if you are new here or returning. This video is exciting. I'm really excited to talk about what we're going to talk about in this video, and it's going to be all over TikTok as well, but I wanted to come on YouTube and talk about it too because every milestone or anything different, I'm going to have lengthier videos, and I feel like whenever I post something on YouTube, guys, just know that it's my 100% reaction to everything, and it's more in depth, and I feel like it's more expressive, if that makes sense. When I'm on TikTok, I have like a certain amount of time to really say what I want to say. So on here, I'm not going to keep it short. It's not going to be filtered, edited, or whatever the case is. It's just full on me. So you guys, this is my new budget planner that I am dropping, and when I say that I feel like I've been holding this from y'all, of course you guys, a lot of you guys already know about the new budget planner. If you aren't aware, we just dropped the budget calendars to go with the original planner that came out, which was this planner here. So let's talk about the difference between all three of these planners so you can get a gist of what's coming up. And another reason why I held back on really talking about this new planner is because I still have copies of some of the original, and I don't want people to lose the importance of the original, of the copy too. The original budget planner has been sold for over 2 years now, and it's changed so many people's life. So I don't want you guys to be like, oh my gosh, I have the original and she just dropped the new one and now I'm all out on, like, you know, unsorted. And guys, no, that's not the case. These two together is still my rock and my butter and my milk. These are still going to put you in a great place. So don't feel weird if you have these two or you just have this copy. It's still going to do a great job. I just wanted to switch up my template since it has been a few years now, and just want to address some of you guys' concerns. So first and foremost, we're going to open up the budget planner here and see the templates. So when I created the new planner, I thought about what is something that can motivate you other than just a vision board and writing down your goals. I thought about putting affirmations in here. A lot of my girlies that are going through debt or they're on this financial journey, there's something that's going on with the relationship with their finances that they're either trying to create or they don't have. So I made this powerful affirmations of some things I tell myself on the daily that keeps me literally financially secure and just changes my whole mindset when it comes to money. So this is some of the quotes that are in here. And then this is our new piggy, as you can see. She's so adorable. But that's the pig here, and we write down our affirmations. I just felt like something was missing in the original template. I did have some feedback where on my, I'm going to pull it up one second. So guys, I'm currently looking at my feedback on here, and I can't find the feedback where it mentioned about the calendar. I think it was something someone actually messaged to me, but I actually just kept that stuff in the back of my head. Let me see here if I can find it. Like right here, this review, it says that it's great quality. I believe it's aesthetically pleasing to write in. I just wish there should be more inside of the book, like financial advice and facts about money, kind of like a directional budget plan on your goal, and general 50-30-20 rule. So the reason I want to address this here, because guys, I love constructive criticism. Anytime you guys leave me a review, I look into it, I research it, and I see if it's something I can contribute. Your feedback is never ignored. As a business owner, I appreciate it. It helps me better my brand, put better things into my products. So when I received this review, I want to address having more to it. I thought having more to it would definitely include the affirmations, something positive and motivational, along with your goals and your vision board page. If you actually fill out your vision board page and put pictures in here, that's definitely motivational. Now let's talk about the 50-30-20 rule. So if you guys ever watched me on live and you've seen me budget, the reason why I don't teach you guys different budget methods when it comes to zero-based or technically coming to 50-30-20 rule is because the way that the finances are set up in this economy right now, doing a 50-30-20 rule isn't really realistic if all your bills. So the 50-30-20 rule is basically 50% of your income goes to your fixed expenses, which our fixed expenses, let's go through it again. Our fixed expenses are going to be our expenses that are usually the same every month, all of our bills. Then 30% goes to our variables, our spending that, you know, varies each month, and then 20% towards our savings and investments. The reason why that's unrealistic in today's economy is most of my clients, your income usually is already, your rent, your place of living is usually half of the income you're already bringing in. So a 50-30-20 rule isn't always a realistic budget that we can sit here and say that is possible to do. So that's why I don't push that on any of my products, push that in my budgeting, because if you've ever seen my budget or seen me teach people how to budget, I do a system where we basically set up our budget each month. Then we break down the money that we have left over, and that will contribute towards if we're working on debt or savings goals. So that's what I want to address for that comment, but that is appreciated. I appreciate that review and I appreciate that feedback. Now let's get back into some of the other things consistent here with the new planner. So as mentioned before, the calendar was a very big deal to a lot of you guys, which honestly, I understand that. I get it. Me personally, when I used to budget, it didn't really bother me to not have a calendar. A calendar wasn't the most prioritized thing to me, but because it prioritizes and it matters a lot to you guys, that's most important. So the new updated planner, we added a calendar in here. I do have separate calendar books. If you want to just budget using a calendar, that is still possible. You don't have to have a full planner. I just feel like having a planner and using each step, using each method will help you stay more consistent. So now we have a calendar in here, which was highly requested. The next thing I want to mention is going to be our monthly planner where we set up our budget for the month. So the same planner or the same template we had in our previous planner, it's going to be the same. We write out our budget for the month, and I just gave you guys a little bit more space to write everything out here. So you have a little bit more lines in there. I know that was a big problem, or that was mentioned before. I wish I had more space. So boom, there's more space in there. The next thing that's been added to the planner is a weekly budget. A lot of you guys say, I struggle with still sticking to my monthly. So I created a weekly template, which there is going to be in my next video you watch, is going to show you how you're going to break down your monthly budget to your weekly budget so you have all the resources you need. I did put 6 weeks of the weekly budget just because sometimes things overlap to the next month. So we just want to make sure you're staying organized and consistent there. Next is going to be our bill payments page. That did not change from the previous planner. Bill payments, looking at your bills, looking at the numbers is very important. So we still have the bill payments page in there. Now let's talk about the expense tracker. A lot of you guys said the expense tracker, you feel like you didn't have enough room with just one sheet. Honestly, when I was making this planner, the one sheet was intentional. The one sheet was intentional because whenever you're filling out an expense tracker and it's starting to get full, it kind of motivates you to stop spending. That has always worked for me to be like, okay, I'm filling out this expense tracker. I no longer have room, so I'm going to stop spending because this is embarrassing, seeing it filled out. So that was what was the intention of having a one-page expense tracker. But as highly requested, additional expense tracking is needed, so I have adjusted that and made a new expense or 2 expense tracker pages to go with the new planner. The next page we have is still going to be our debt tracker. I have a whole playlist on how to use, or the last video on how to use a debt tracker is still refreshed, you guys. It's still the same. I kept my templates pretty familiar, so if I did adjust the planner at all or do changes how I'm doing, everybody who already has a planner won't be affected. So yeah, there's a weekly template and a calendar in there now, but it still won't affect from the planner you do have now. Also, our reality checking page actually happens for the month. I adjusted the variable expenses here just to give you a little bit more room for that spending, or writing down those here, because before we had entertainment, clothing, cosmetics. I think it's more beneficial to put credit cards there, entertainment, gas, and subscriptions. If you watch my videos, you know why I put subscriptions as a variable expense, but that's why we added this here, so it can be a little bit more relatable. I feel like the one I had before was kind of just some fun stuff, cute stuff, and it made a big difference. So the next page we have here is our savings checking jar and our notes page. That still remain the same. Then we also still have our monthly reflection page. So the monthly reflection page is still the same, and it's still important to have here when it comes to budgeting. So once again, guys, this repeats here for 12 months. It is 100% the same templates, just a few things added that I think will help you on your budget journey. And then we also have a glossary in the back, as stated before in the previous planner. On the back, I did add my logo just so we can have my logo on here as well. But yes, those are the changes that are being made to the planner. I'm also going to show you guys the pink and the blue just so you guys can get a feel of those colors too. So as mentioned before, guys, the blue, everything, anytime we make a change to one planner, we make a change to all of the planners. Well, I will say, guys, the blue planner, the pig is a little bit bigger. It was a malfunctioning issue that happened with my supplier, but it's still cute. It still gets the point across, so I'm not too much worried about it. But the blue one, same thing as the updated pink one here. You have your calendar, your vision board, your expense tracker, your budget page, your bill, your weekly budget. Everything is familiar as well as it once was with the new updated planner. So you have that same for the blue. The blue shade came out really perfect. The pink did come out lighter than intended. I did want it to be a little bit darker as the previous planner. It seems like it came out a little lighter, but it still gets the job done and it still doesn't affect what's in there, the content and purpose of the planner. The next thing that I want to address, guys, is the purple planner. So if you've watched my previous YouTube videos, you guys see how I feel about the purple planner. There was some things that I wasn't really fond of, which was how the color came out. It's like a lilac. It's a really soft, so the color doesn't look as bright as I want it to be. I'm not really a fan of it, but the inside of the planner is perfect. So I didn't want the cover to distract from the purpose of the planner. If you're a purple girly, you'll still have all your purple, you know, things in here that match head to toe. The color did get messed up in production. I just feel like because the inside's still perfect and the value's still there, that I'm going to continue to have this one in the near future. Me and my manufacturer will fix the issue of this not coming out as dark as the previous one. But I don't want you guys to confuse the inside from this. So still powerful things in here, still great affirmations, still great budget templates. Everything is still going to get you through your budget journey. So last but not least, guys, I just want to say thank you for all your support over the years, especially if you have returned to me, you referred friends to me, family to me. Thank you, guys. As I'm growing as a business, this means the world to me. I never thought I would be sitting here 3 years later, and I'm only gonna say 2 years later. I've been in business for 3 years. In this week will hit my 3-year anniversary, and it's just crazy to think that as many of copies of the planners that went out, I mean thousands of planners went out. I'm so beyond grateful and I'm so blessed to be a part of all of you guys' budget journeys. What I do want to say is, as we are improving and you know things are changing, your feedback is always welcome. So in the next video I'm going to be posting will be a video on how to use the new planner, breaking down each page, which I'm so excited for you guys to see. I keep saying I'm sorry, but it's so surreal to be here, to be in the position, to even be able to have the support I have from you guys, or just able to even change anyone's life. That still hits me every single day. And there's days where sometimes I feel like I have imposter syndrome and I feel like I don't do enough. So just thank you guys for everything, for watching, supporting, even just, you know, sharing your financial stress with me, sharing these things with me, and me being able to figure out how I can accommodate you guys in any kind of way. So what I want to say with this, cheers to a new chapter of my business. Cheers to a new chapter for you guys as well. I'm hoping that in the next year, your financial stress will change, especially due to just using a planner in general. It helped me so long in this journey. If I wasn't budgeting, I don't think I would be anywhere in a safe place that I am today. So I encourage all of you guys to be able to feel that one day. So I'm going to end this video here. The next video I post, guys, will be how to set up your budget using the new planner. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to let me know. Bye.